Hello everyone. So welcome back. So here we are going to discuss some questions on differentiation now. In the previous video we discussed differentiability, continuity, limits and function. So these questions I have taken from JEE Mains 2021 papers. Okay. So let's start with the first question. The first question, if you have a function fx which is px upon sin x minus 2 for x not equal to 2 and this is equal to 7 for x equal to 2 and given px is the polynomial such that p double dash x is always constant and p3 is equal to 9 and it is given that fx is continuous at x equal to 2, then you have to find the value of p5. So for finding p5, see conditions, what are the conditions given? That p double dash x is constant. Now if you say p double dash x is constant and px is a polynomial function, what does this information tell you? Can we say this information will tell you that p double dash अगर constant है, that means px will be a quadratic function, quadratic polynomial, because quadratic का first derivative will be linear और उसका derivative करोगे तो वो हमेशा constant आएगा. So this information gives you that px जो होगा that will be a quadratic polynomial, given p3 is equal to 9. Now if you have this function fx which is continuous at x equal to 2, what is the condition? It is limit x approaches to fx which is px upon sin x minus 2. This should be equal to f of 2. अगर function x is equal to fx continuous है, x is equal to 2 पे, तो limiting value should be equal to the function value. Now what is the condition from f of 2 is equal to, what is this, 7. So what is the condition from this? You just observe this. See, this is limit x approaches to, can I say this is px x minus 2 upon x minus 2 sin x minus 2. This is equal to 7. And we know that limit x approaches 0 to this will become 1. This will be 1. Why? Because x approaches 2 pe, this is something t upon sin t where t is approaching to 0. This is equal to 1. And if you just observe here that if x approaches 2, this is 0 and this is a non-zero value, something by 0 will approach to infinity. It cannot be a finite value. Correct? So condition, can we say this p2 should be equal to 0? Because only if this is approaching to 0, this is 0 by 0 form, indeterminate form, and which can be equal to a finite value. So what is p2? P2 is equal to 0. So this condition will tell you that the value at x equal to 2 for the polynomial px, this is equal to 0. Correct? Now if p2 is equal to 2, what can you say? Can we say polynomial px can be taken as sum a x minus 2 into x minus, let's say, beta. The root is, let's say, beta. px is a quadratic polynomial. p2 agar 0 hai, that means one root is equal to 2 and second root humne maan liya this is equal to beta. Now we have to find the value of a and the value of beta. How will you find this? We'll require two conditions. Now the first condition, you can see if I just substitute this is limit x approaches to. Now see, if I put px is equal to this is a x minus 2 x minus beta divide by this is x minus 2. This is equal to what? This is equal to 7. So you can see this is cancelled. So what is the limit? A into 2 minus beta, x equal to 2 put kar do. So we can say one condition you have a into 2 minus beta is equal to 7. You can just check this. If I put x is equal to 2, this is a into 2 minus beta is equal to 7. Up second, it is given in the question that p3 is equal to 9. What is the value at x equal to 3? This is a. If I put x is equal to 3, this will become 1. This will become 3 minus beta. And what is the value at x equal to 3? This is equal to 9. This is the value at x equal to 3. So you just solve these two equations. Now how can you solve this? It's very easy to solve. You can see this is 2a minus 2 beta is equal to 7. And this is 3a minus, sorry, a beta, and this is a beta is equal to 9. Correct? 2a minus a beta and 3a minus a beta. Now you can see if I subtract these two, you can see this is equal to a equal to 2. This will give you, subtract kar do, this will give you 2. Now if A is equal to what is the value of B? If I put here or here anywhere you can put, this is 2 minus beta is equal to 7 by 2. Correct? So what is beta? Beta is equal to 2 minus 7 by 2, which is minus 3 by. So we have got the value of A and got the value of beta. So what is the polynomial Px? Now you can say what is polynomial Px? A, that is 2 x minus 2 and x minus beta, matlab x plus 3 by 2. Correct? So this is the function to polynomial Px. Now what is the question? P5. What is P5? Put x is equal to 5. So if I put x is equal to 5, this is 2, this will become 3. Correct? And this will become 5. So this is 5 plus 3 by 2, this is 13 by 2. So what is the answer? 2 will cancel and this is 39. So what is the answer? This is equal to 39. So this is clear. So the important thing is how we use this limit, how we use this condition and got the final answer. Okay. So now let's move to the next question. Now this question, fx is defined by this function where x is between 0 and 1. And you can see we have the options which we have to see, where we have f dash x, derivatives को involve किया है and fx function, right? So ultimately idea क्या है? You have to find the derivative of this function. Now how will you find the derivative? See, directly find करना is very difficult. Basically इसमें यह है कि how will you simplify this expression? पहले इसको simplify करेंगे and then we will see what is the derivative of this function, right? So observe this. You have sine of cot inverse of something. So if we can convert this into sine of sine inverse, you can see if I can convert this sine of sine inverse of this, मतलब cot inverse को हम sine inverse में convert कर देते हैं. अब how can you convert this? You can see here, this is cot inverse under root of 1 minus x upon root x. So if you just want to convert this into sine inverse, you can just, let's say अगर ये theta है, this is theta. So what is this? What is cot theta? Cot theta is equal to base upon perpendicular. This is base is perpendicular is this. This is base. This is perpendicular. So hypotenuse will become 1. Pythagoras लगा के देख लो. So what will be this sine theta? Sine theta will be equal to root x upon 1. मतलब sine inverse. This will be equal to sine inverse root x. Correct? This is how you can easily convert. Now see. What is fx? You can see fx is equal to cos of 2 tan inverse sine of sine inverse root x. You can check this. I have converted this to sine inverse. Now we know what is sine of sine inverse of x. This is equal to x. So what is this value? This is equal to cos of 2 tan inverse. This is sine of sine inverse of root x, so this will become root x. Now, what is this? This is cos 2 theta. What is cos 2 theta? 1 minus tan square theta. This is 1 minus tan square theta. Theta is tan inverse root x upon 1 plus tan square theta. What is theta? Tan inverse root x. So I hope this is clear. This is cos 2 theta. This is 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. And now again you observe here, this is tan of tan inverse of root x. And we know again tan of tan inverse x is equal to x. So what is this? This is 1 minus root x. और इसका क्या हो जाएगा? Square, because this is tan square, okay? Upon 1 plus root x का square. So you can clearly see we have got fx. What is fx? Fx is equal to 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. This is the expression. तो ये आपके पास f function आ गया. Now we have to find the derivative. So इसको find करना easy है. Find the derivative. What is the derivative? F dash x. This is 1 plus x whole square. 1 plus x into derivative of 1 minus x is minus 1. Minus, you can see this is 1 minus x into derivative of 1 plus x is equal to 1. So you can simplify this. So we have this is minus 1 minus x minus 1 plus x divided by 1 plus x ka square. So this will be cancelled. So we have got let me write it here. Let me write it here. This is You can see, right? This is, if you just arrange this, this is, we have got 1 plus x whole square f dash x, 1 plus x square f dash x plus 2 is equal to 0. Correct? So this is the expression we have got. Now if you just observe this, now options पे से आप ध्यान से देखो, in all the options we can see we have fx square with this 2. करेक्ट? तो ऑप्शन से आपको हिंट मिलता है कि आप भी फाइनल आंसर के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं, वी कैन से दिस इज 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर एफ डैश एक्स, और इस पूरे एक्सप्रेशन को हमने एफ एक्स से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, तो ये एफ एक्स से हमने मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, ठीक है? इनफैक्ट हम एफ एक्स स्क्वायर से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं बिकॉज वी वांट एफ एक्स स्क्वायर, सो दिस इज प्लस 2 एफ एक्स का स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 0. नाउ वी हैव एफ डैश एक्स में देखो ध्यान से, what is fx square? We can see fx square is equal to 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. So you can clearly see what is this expression, fx square 1 plus x square. You can see this is 1 plus x into 1 fx square. So what is this 1 minus x square? So I can say this is 1 minus x square f dash x plus 2 fx ka whole square is equal to 0. So this is the answer for this question. So this is option 1 minus x square f dash x plus 2 fx whole square, that is option 3 is the answer for this question. So there are two things here, how we simplified this. First thing, second thing, आपको डेरिवेटिव तो आ गया, but how will you select the option, because option में straight forward ये नहीं given था, so you have to sometimes manipulate to reach to the options here. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now let's move to the next question. So now this is very standard question, ये बहुत बार एग्जाम में आ चुका है क्वेश्चन, इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन बहुत आते हैं. So you can see we have some function of y which is given by this x is between pi by 2 and pi, and you have to find dy by dx. Again, first thing is you have to just simplify this. Now how will you simplify this? What is 1 plus sin x? I hope you remember this identity. This is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square. Correct? और अगर यहाँ पे माइनस होगा it will become minus. Very important identity. So can we say this is some function of y, x is equal to cot inverse. Now this is 1 plus sin x whole square, so this will become modulus of sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 upon this is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2, sorry, minus, you can see this is minus sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2. Correct? Always remember, if you are taking a square root of this, we don't know whether sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2, sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 is positive or negative. That is why we have to put a modulus. We will see कि ये positive होगा या negative, वो हम देखेंगे, ठीक है? तो first step में we have to write this, right? Now you can see if x is between pi by 2 and pi, that means x by 2 will be from pi by 4 to pi by 2. You can see, इसको divide करता हूँ. Now if आप ध्यान से देखो, if x is between pi by 4 and pi by 2, sorry, x by 2 is between pi by 4 and pi by 2, sin x by 2 cos x by 2 will be positive because x by 2 कौन से क्वाड्रेंट में, फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में, तो ये तो पॉजिटिव रहेगा. sin x by 2 and cos x by 2 is positive, मतलब this is positive. So I can directly write this is cot inverse. पॉजिटिव है तो आप डायरेक्टली रिमूव कर दो मॉडुलस, दिस इज sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2, ठीक है, प्लस. Now we have to see sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2, is this a positive value or negative value? So if you just observe, अगर आपके पास ये sin x का ग्राफ, you can see ये sin का ग्राफ और ये this is pi by 2 and this is the graph of cos x. तो आप ध्यान से देखो, अगर आपके पास कोई एंगल है which is between pi by 4 and pi by 2, so you can see sin x is greater than cos x because sin x का ग्राफ is above cos x का ग्राफ. So you can see in between pi by 4 and pi by 2 sin x by 2, this theta sin theta is greater than cos theta. Correct? So you can see this is simply sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2. Okay, so this is how you can remove the modulus. Divide by same logic. This is sin x by 2 cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2, because इस पाई बाय 4 से पाई बाय 2 के बीच में अगर थीटा है तो sin theta will be greater than cos theta. So now what is this function yx? You can simplify this and get what is yx. This is equal to cot inverse cos x कैंसिल हो जाएगा, this will be 2 sin x by 2, और यहाँ पे डिनोमिनेटर में sin x कैंसिल हो जाएगा, this is 2 cos x by 2, this will become tan x by 2. Correct? Now how can you further simplify this? You can see this is pi by 2 minus tan inverse tan x by 2. So this is the function, because cot inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. Now we have tan inverse of tan x by 2. X by 2 pi by 4 से pi by 2 के बीच में. That means this is in the principal range of tan inverse. So I can say this is equal to pi by 2 minus x by 2, because we know that tan inverse of tan theta will be equal to theta if theta is in the principal range, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, which is satisfied here. So you can see here we have got what is yx. Simplify कर दिया हमने, देखो we have got this is pi by 2 minus x by 2. आपको फाइंड क्या करना है? You have to find the derivative. So what is the derivative? Y dash x. This is equal to minus 1 by 2. So option 1 will be the answer for this question. Correct? Y dash is equal to minus 1 by 2. This type of question is very common in JEE Mains. Okay? How to simplify inverse functions and then get the solution derivative. Okay? Derivative, this is very common question.